Mic check, test, test. Alright, sounds good. Seems to be a Vexer there. But guys, I'm just changing something, so I'm gonna alt tab for 1 second. Alright, perfect. So you guys can see my latest thumbnail. Alright, you guys, I am gonna be doing some small gang tactics if we can get some people together. It's up to you guys if you guys do want to learn. I do have some people hitting me up on Discord right now. I'm gonna have to check that in a sec. We will be running some Gallente tactics. You don't see these tactics on the field anymore, as you do just see straight up brawling and nano fighting. That's about it, or fleet alpha. None of the ships in the game are used properly for what they're supposed to be used for. There's lots of thrashers in here. It's chilling at the station. Some nice shit on scan. I don't think that player wants to play. All the boosters got consumed in the north. There used to be like 13,000 of them up here. All gone. Have a free jump. Hopefully you guys are having a good day out there, chat. Remember to go ahead and check out the new video that I did release. There will be another one on Monday. Empty. There's people in every system, but there's never anyone out. So it's like, what the fuck are they doing? Are they just population filler bots or what? 'Cause there ain't no markets here. That's the second Thrasher fleet group I've seen. So there's two small gangs of them. A Thrasher fleet is like a nightmare for a Tristan. It's something you never want to risk at. If you see people killing them, they probably are using third-party applications and shit like that to make sure that they could kill the guy by finding his build or something. Because no real Tristan will YOLO on one, because the outcome most likely is death. Times. Seen a lot of bigger targets so far. Use any kind of drug, doesn't matter, blue or yellow. Let's keep burning. There's huge amounts of destroyers everywhere. It's pretty good. Fuck, man, if it keeps up like that after I take you guys out for some roams, I might have to roll around in some assault cruisers. It's the only thing a good assault cruiser or a good componented Navy cruiser is the only thing that can take on in faction warfare the 5-man little destroyer groups. It's just scaling in the game, you guys. Regular ones can only do 3. T2s can do 5. Maybe I'll check this scout right here. Nothing. Gotta use the Punisher blend-in skin. This just reminds me of like the Marvel Punisher logo. Hopefully you guys are getting some good fights out there. I could take some incredible fights, but then I gotta reship. So right now I'm just gonna continue to roam and use it as my scouting position. Remember, you are solo, and to truly play EVE Online means to play the game, not live on multiple screens or third-party websites. You need to derive all of your information from the game itself. Otherwise, you're not even playing the game. I know lots of people do use those things, and over the years, they've become almost like second nature to do it. But you have to note that you're not actually playing the game when you're using those things. It's like having an all-seeing eye to know what's up before I get there, or to know what my enemy has before I fight him. Like, these are all handicaps. Why the fuck would I want to do that to myself? I don't need the game genie, or a cheat code, or my hand to be held. Just play the game for fun. Santa Mata. He's probably in something heavy. Medium advanced. Yeah, slaps. Oh, he's on the outside. He's just going in now. Where you going, bro? Make sure, chat, if you guys do want to roam around and be a part of this small gang, just to hit me up in game. It is the exact same name. I'll come back and get this guy in a bit. I was just messing with some sound settings. Try to make the pew pew a little louder. I should be good now. You guys, I do have lots of ships all over the place, so I can ship up and ship down when needed. But I am continuing to just scout here, because take a look at everything that I am coming across. It's actually big hitting shit. If you guys are cruiser players, grab a couple friends, head out. There's tons of destroyer gangs. It's like free pickings. You can literally just pick them off, a couple cruisers. Yesterday, everyone was in more frigates and cruisers. Today, people are in more destroyers. 2 days before that, everyone was in like battle cruisers. Ocean systems. 7. Go farmers go. Alright, says I got 79 more jumps booked. There's so many of those OPKS Thrasher fleet issues everywhere. I've seen like 17 of them. 5, 10, 15, plus those two, so 18. Alright, there was nothing in this back pipe here, so I'm going to swing over the other one. Another Thrasher fleet. What do you know? Looks like the community has chosen the Thrasher fleet over the Catalyst Navy now. Possibly because we've been going around smoking all the Catalyst Navies. Time to bust out the ships that killed the Thrasher fleets. Just kill them all. You do always have to worry when you face Minmatar vessels, just because of the artillery weapons. Most powerful hitting weapon system in the game, they take so much chunks out. The way that it works, you guys, is if you have like 2 reppers and you get chunked with it, it's doing like 1.8 or something, or 1.5. So like if you have 1 repper, you're fucked on the stability of it. Slicer. Another Thrasher. Could risk it. Like there's so many of them in here, we would die. I have a stealth bomber in there. I don't think it's a good time to use it. Or is it? Remember, you guys, if you do enjoy the streams and the content here, just smash a like button. It doesn't cost you guys a thing. And also, if you do want to listen to music, just play whatever you do like, because I'm listening to mine right now. Just thinking in my head, man, like it has low amounts of cap charges in it. Hmm. Sorry, guys, I didn't have enough 400s, but this gives 8 400. This might be an interesting little move here because cycling the 50s into a medium newt might actually counter it. What the fuck? There's another one landing. And a comet. Reposition. Alright, no action there. Let's keep roaming. Local spiking here. I'm gonna swing around here and get another look at this. Oh fuck. My cat wanted some love, so I had to take the gate. There's lots of stuff in here, you guys, so I just want to go to a planet here and get a quick little scan. Also, chat, did you guys see the E-Frontier little stream there? What do you guys think about that? They should have never showed it. Chat, I think I'm gonna go for that small gang. Clean. I don't have any implants or anything like that. At a moment like this, I should. And don't listen to anyone in the game, or if they try to mock you or think you're a fool for using implants. Fucking idiots, they're part of the game. It's like playing an action RPG and not fucking buffing your gear. Because EVE Online's a risk versus reward game. The company gives you a one-time bonus to save your implanted, basically to save your percentiles, which is your implants. Just like every other MMO. They're just like buffed. Oh shit, even better for us. Right, if I can, you guys, I have to primary the Thrasher fleet. Drugs are clean. Going armor. They peel. They're locking me up. Hey guys. I'm on the algos. I see a web. More is coming in. Can't reach it enough. Just resetting. Put on some AC/DC. You think they're still on the button? This is so risky, you guys. Like, it's super risky what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it. I love these kind of fights. I need to kill these thrashers. They're also peeling out. I see the volley coming in. Try to catch it. I have to take this one down. If I don't, I'm gonna die. Just cause so much shit's on me. Oh, this is it. Catch it. Oh, I risked it. It was either get one or die. GF, guys. It was worth it. I killed like, I don't even know how many cruisers with that thing. I think it was over here, right? If we would have got that one thrasher, I could have stabilized against them. Good old 4v1. Maybe guys, when it does come to scaling in EVE Online, it's always 3 and 5. So what that means is like, the best way I could describe to you guys is a destroyer can fight 3 frigates, but it'll struggle on the 3rd frigate. A cruiser can fight 3 destroyers, but it'll struggle on the 3rd destroyer. So adding the 4th one in there, like I did, is like, oh yeah, let's get this motherfucker, because you're risking it. You're risking the statistical advantage. It's funner like that, but sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. Good fight. Let's keep roaming around, see what I can find. I had that ship for a long time, you guys. I don't even, like, probably 6, 7 months or something. Might as well use it. Fuck, that was hot. Just drinking a green tea. It was like scalding hot. Plus, those guys probably didn't get much action today. Who the fuck's gonna roll on them? No one. Everyone's risk adverse. There's a few in here. There's still that executor in here. I have a cruiser nearby and some battle cruisers. Alright, but keep burning. Maybe you guys do not be afraid to risk it. Hey, what's going up, Kylie's dad? Don't be afraid to risk it, you guys. A bookmark, push Control B. You mean like this? Like make one? Or give it to a friend? Somebody in chat here might remember how. I actually don't remember how, but there's a way. Kylie, you push Control B to save locations and stuff like that, like bookmark your spots. But there's actually a way, just because I can't remember what it is at this exact moment. But there's actually a way to, you can share your entire bookmark with somebody. So like that. So what I mean is like, if you're, this, you can make lots of money like this, you guys. There's players that go around because everybody in the game always wants to do set based things like whatever the game tells them to do, but it's more profitable in the game to go around and interact with players and create the player driven market, meaning you have to create value in things, right? So by using that bookmark shit and the shareable thing, I'll figure it out, Kylie, in a sec. I just don't remember how to do it. Where is your bookmarks? They changed so much. As a solo player, I never share the bookmarks, right? I just remember I used to do it all the time because I would scout for my whole little group before, and then I would drop them all of the locations of all the sites that I scanned, like the DEDs, and I'd just be like, all right, kids, go nuts. There is a way to do it, but so what I was gonna say is by creating your own value, Kylie, is you can do things like that. Is you can fly around in a explorer ship, but you have to first ask people and contact people that you see going around and like trying to treasure hunt and stuff like that. Find those players and then be like, "Hey, I'm an explorer. I'll go around for an hour and like scan down the sites and get you the locations of them and send you the bookmark, and then you owe me this much million per site, something like that. Charge like 5 million a bookmark or something. Full scan, you can you can scan this whole thing in like 30 minutes, man. 37 minutes, you can do a whole section. Yeah, those boosters, if you go like this, the AIR boosters that don't expire, don't use those things, you guys. Save them for like super dire moments in the game. Like right now, I could save this one and give myself at any time 6% more shield hit points. You know, like in smaller ships and stuff like that, it doesn't seem that much, but when you scale to higher things, then it becomes super powerful. The percentiles become incredibly powerful when you scale it. Like here's an example. Think of like a capital ship when it's in the millions, right? Now add 40% onto that of anything. Holy fuck, that's massive. Think of a small ship in the same scenario, add 40% on it. Eh, not that much. Yeah, just accumulate them. The best boosters you can ever get are these ones. They need to put more boosters in the game because it makes it so players can't calculate the outcome of a fight when you land on the field. I also wish I could just give this shit away to you guys, like multiple pilot training. I just, like all of these, I would just give these to you guys. This shit should be like tradable. Why not? Alright, these guys are having fun in here. I was just having a little chat with a couple guys from a fight before. Shit they're saying's funny. Yeah, see? A lot of people don't understand that, Kylie, that little deal was, I think today is the last day of it or something like that. But a lot of people forget that deal. Like, yeah, it's cheaper. It is cheaper by like 20 US dollars if you don't spend real money to go and fucking pay 3 months to Omega your account that way. But then you're broke. Like, you fucking just use their stupid little advantage. If you're a cash player, I always advocate for you guys to just play the game and grind it out because you can really grind it in like 10, 14 hours. And you could do this like in faction warfare space. You could go join any faction warfare. You can go and join any pirate insurgency. And you could literally hang out with your girlfriend, your wife, your brothers, your friends, whatever. You could fucking do your edits on your internet, do whatever work you have to do, do your schoolwork, whatever you have to do. And you can literally sit there and just fight for timers and never fight anyone, just warp away when they come. Eventually the PvPers won't want to stick around because you keep warping away, so they just fuck off, and then you go back to doing it. But by doing it that way, you get like you, if you did it that way, you have like 9 billion ISK, man. Because if you did the cash one, if you did the cash one, then that basically gives you that other 800 plex, right? Confirmed through conversation. Literally, there's been 20. Hold on. Let me look. I marked it down. There's 26 people legit that have purchased those packs because of the video and the information I told them. So somehow not trying to do it, but I made them like $1,000 or more. Those are the only people that I know that did it because they told me. Yeah, just save the plex. You use those extractors. You don't just sell them. That's the pocket money, right? Because if you're a new player to the game, what fucking skills do you need to extract? Yeah, so what you do now, Kylie, is you figure out whatever you like to do that brings you money, but you don't be like those people that just fucking grind it hard all day every day, 'cause it doesn't matter. Like you guys, you could have 100 trillion ISK. It doesn't change anything. The whole idea is to just get out, get another ship. So if you're a casual player and you just stay concurrent, so like I don't know, I'm in the insurgency right now, so what's a good example? Okay, so like fucking 1.8 million LP. So just say like 2 million LP is like 3 billion ISK plus. Okay, so say like 2 million LP is an Omega your account due to current inflation. Alright, there's nothing here. So because of that, if you're a casual player and you need 2 million LP, so like start doing math in your head. Be like, well, if I do 100,000 LP, which is like 3 sites a day, then that's going to take me 20 days to get that much. So in a month, I only need to spend 20 days grinding. So they'd be like, wow, I got 10 extra days. Be like, okay, so I could lower it even more. So I only have to get 50,000 LP. So basically, you could tell yourself to plex my account, I only have to do one medium fucking advanced site as a pirate a day. So I have to spend 15 minutes a day a month collecting LP to plex my account currently. You had so many nice ships you couldn't use. Oh yeah, hypercore. A couple sales fucked the market. Do remember though, you guys, if you do want to be a part, Kylie, do you have basic training skills? Do you understand PvP a little bit? Because I am going to put a small gang together here after I park this bitch on this roam. I'm still jumping. Remember, you guys, there is a lot of things out on the battlefield right now, but I just can't engage them because they're all like destroyers and shit, and I'm just a T1 frigate right now. So I'm scouting and also looking for T1s. But remember, you guys, EVO Online's a situational game. It's not about the loss, but you have to put your percentiles towards percentiles that you can match or have a good fight against, not just toss your ship to die. When I was taking on those destroyers, I know 100% in that build without implants that I can kill 3 of those destroyers. I could fuck them up because you guys were seeing that 2 of them I was fucking with them, but when and 3 of them I could kill them, but 4, the way that'll work and that how that plays out is I have to fucking kill one. I have to kill one of them, otherwise they'll kill me over time because it's just too much damage versus the rep. Well, we can't fight a Kiki. What did I say, Kylie? I forgot. Oh yeah, Hecate down. Probably AFK. They ain't lying. There's a rifter here. I don't have any boosters to see what we can do here. I do think I could pick up some boosters around Amamaki. I'm pretty close. Come back here, you. Don't be scared. Come here. He's hitting me with artillery. Watch him gonna curve out. Zzz. Oh, I almost snagged him, you little shit. I was lazily listing to the left. Motherfucker. That must be the worst feeling, eh? 5 times nearly champions. Alright, thanks guys. Thanks for the shopping. Oh yeah. Go fly around here. Maybe you don't have any friends here. Ask your corp mates if anything you do in Losec is out. Does you have allies there? I think you can check yourself, Kylie. You can just open your corporation, look at the standings of everything. But you picked a big one, something order. There was a Merlin landing on the gate there when I came in. Vigil Fleet faction counters me, so. There's 2 people following me, or what? Let's see who lands. See you guys. Don't forget to shoot each other. You were in hate with Hateless? Like Hateless Gaming, the guy that passed away? Just cruisers in here. Ah, that's all good. Have it all over the place. You don't just want one place. You want one place where you know you can go to get items and stuff like that. Then you want lots of staging areas. They'll probably tell you where to go to, Kylie, if you're in a big corporation and an alliance. They'll have everything preset. The jump clones are really good for not having them all in one spot. Some people do like to do that because they like to just be able to switch into their percentile. But if you truly use the jump clones for what you could use them for is having massive positioning all over the game, because each clone can be a location that you jump to. So you create your own portal network. Yeah, ask your corp mates if you have any allies in low sec. If not, when I start running this fleet shortly here, you can jump in. Remember, you guys, no matter what you do in the game or what you tell yourself, every single thing or task that you do truly is just derived from the ISK faucet. And all that it's going to do in the end, it's all just a side quest, you guys. This is an MMO, but it's your choice of an MMO. So all of those ISK or tasks that acquire ISK or value or things that you can sell in the game, they're literally just side quests that lead you back into the ISK faucet, which in the end leads you back into player to player interaction, which leads you back into PvP. The whole point of the game is to go out, collect your stuff, grab a ship, rinse, repeat. Some people live the entire game never even fighting and stuff like that, but I'll say it. Why this game? Like there's so many better games that you could play on an economic value or something where you just collect ISK, because to me as a PvPer, ISK has value as a ship, but to those guys ISK has no value because it's just a high score. So it's like just keep getting more and then whatever, it doesn't mean anything. Log out, see you later, right? Oh, somebody just died. With a clean whip. They're a small gang. They're playing the game properly. Oh shit. That's what I like to see. There's lots of stuff in here. Oh shit, I was gonna go on that guy. This guy's only from 2023. He's been hopping around. Or wait, just keeps going in and out, in and out. Scared of high sec. A rifter in the medium. Oh, I ate the hard shell. I'm changing my music, guys. Feel like some Metallica. I got number 6 on the new CD going right now. Oh, I overhit it. I thought he was gonna get me a good shot on me there. Fuck. Wasted one. I'm in a good position on him. Alright, he's getting it now. I'm using the keyboard here, you guys. I'm swinging around. I think if I orbit up again, he's gonna get a nice shot on me. Use the repper till your power dies. He's trying to run. Oh man, I almost got him at the last second there. See you later, Straw Dog. That was a good fight. That guy seemed way faster than he should have been. I think that guy might have had like fucking rig mods or something for boosting speed, or he had snake implants. I was a super fast rifter. How about now? I'm seeing if I can like break its brain. For sure I had some ships over here that was a gift from someone. Alright guys, if you are just joining the stream here, make sure to hit me up in game if you guys do want to join the small gang roams that we are about to do here. I am just doing a quick little solo roam to see things out on the field. Let's go, Straw Dog, give you some Rifter love. There was a Catalyst Navy next door, wasn't there? Let's check over here. Fuck man, there's so many thrashers around. It's cool to see. Get back over here, you. Where do you think you're going? How'd you even get out of that? Ooh, that side's fucked. Jeff, man, he probably has another ship over there. Oh, he was just light missile. Oh, good fight, Geo. See you, man. I'll know to leave you alone next time. It's like a newer player. I don't chase kill marks, I just chase the good fight. Fuck, I don't even remember where that Tristan was. Next week, I think I'll just delete all this shit. I got so much junk and just like stupid ships everywhere. I don't even care about that list or what it is, cause I'll just delete it, trash them. Yeah, I don't think that's where we were. These are all the ships that were given to me by someone. That's why I don't know where the fuck they are. I think this is where we left it. One of those quieter times. No, they're all just in little fleets fighting each other. It's awesome. That's what you want to see. Fucking there she is. Drop all those drugs off, man. I already have drugs on. I'm a drug dealer, huh? Shit. Oh, this guy again. This is the mental illness of EVE Online, you guys. Look at this guy. This player right here stalks people online. He's known in many discords. They know who he really is. He'll claim that's his main, but it isn't. I feel sorry for that guy. Any streamer, anybody that turns stuff on. Like that person's living a false life, man. Like legit. Imagine having to log into this game and like your success of life is trying to hunt people using third-party websites and cheesing all the way to the bank any way that you can to make yourself think that you're a PvPer. You could know the ships and you could know what they do, but if you have to look up your opponents and you have to look up people to fight them, then you're shit. Oh, I free roamed this character for you guys, Super B, so that the community can see my main characters nobody will ever see. We have more plex than most people can ever fathom. We have almost 1,000,000 plex. My buddy has over 1,000,000 plex. I know multiple people that have like 6, 7 million plex. But you know what they do, you guys? They don't hoard it all together so that CCP doesn't know who has it all. It's literally spread out through assets. It's funny. There's so much assets in this game that people are just they just deny it to themselves. That's why Eve 2.0 is needed. Anything that's like this but also refreshes it. Because there is no more stories to be had really. Like it's gonna take decades. Like from today, if you had an influx of a bunch of new players and they were playing the game, it's gonna take like 5, 6 years to build their names in the game, their stories, their corporations, their battles, maybe a decade, right? So it'll take a long time to do that. So currently, because nobody really does anything in the game and you have the solidified blue donut, even though they say that they'll shoot each other, nothing's really happening in the game because like the mechanics don't allow it. Like so many things, you guys, so they just have assets or Plex. Plex, man. Assets are worthless. You think ISCA has value? The only thing that has value as an item in this game is Plex. Why? Because it's correlated to real world money. There is no other item in the game that can be reverted by the company or a player illegally to real world money. It's the only item that has value. Of course they have assets, man. So you think people just have Plex and no ships and no shit? Dude, we're day one players. You have to understand, Super B, that there was once the days of ISO boxing. And what I try to teach you guys is that when you believe Eve peaked at 60,000 plus players, yeah, fucking right, man. All of those people were running like 40 accounts, 60 account, 80 accounts. There was a fucking video of a fucking guy running 1,100 accounts because you could just mimic, you could make everything mimic one account. It was ISO boxing. We have 700,000 plus Plex, B. If you want to say it's trillions in assets, you could. But what you guys don't know as players is a long time ago, players learned, at least they claim they learned, and I believe it's true, but they claim they learned that if they held the Plex, this was the real reason it burned Jita. You guys can think it was something else and all this shit, but it was, we're gonna lay siege to the game. They can't ban us all, and before we do it, we're gonna hoard all of the Plex, and then we're gonna just ISK faucet the game and keep hoarding the Plex. And then their idea, this is legit, you guys, I screenshotted it decades ago. Their idea was they will hold the game company hostage and sell all the Plex to them as a burn value for like 20 to 40% real money of what it is. Because according to them back then, if a player held Plex in game, so if you held 500 Plex and you paid $25 for it, that money goes to the account. But according to how it worked, the company couldn't use the real world money until that player actually burned the Plex. Or else they would be lying to their players saying that the value's there and shit, because it wouldn't be. So players started hoarding it, and they hoarded the Plex before they started to burn Jita. And then after burn Jita, that was the solidifying moment of like, wake the fuck up to the company, right? So after that, then they started not warring each other and just collecting mass ISK. And then that cascaded into a massive fucking war because there was so much wealth and capital ships. And now we're just here of nothing. So we will never know behind scenes if that truly is how it played out, and we will never know behind the scenes if that deal ever did happen. But we do know publicly that the game company was held hostage by the player. I don't think you can really do it anymore, Super B. They keep changing the mechanics. You could do it before, but now I don't think you can do it as good because I didn't see Burn Jita. Did you guys? And most of those players and people in the game, most of those people in the game, you guys that rig that stuff up, a lot of them are gone. Yeah, Goon Swarm. There used to be like 5 groups that did it. The main people that started it, they don't play the game anymore. I guarantee you that, because I talked to them about 9 months ago when we were thinking about coming back. When I started an account, made some shit, didn't activate the old ones. Like the game is fun, you guys, but you have to understand that it's been around for a long time. So there's all these underlying factors where it's not just a game anymore. Some people lived in it, some people fucked with people in the real world, other people hurt other people in the real world. The companies manipulated fucking things to create assets and steal from like it goes on, the list goes on. It's just fucking human nature. There's no way that ever that you can believe in your mind. You're just lying to yourself if you believe that for 20 plus years nothing but purity and harmony went on in the game, inside and out. Like this is not how it is. Your game that you guys love so bad was sold, and it's now a derived server game, meaning this game can stay open for 100 years, 200 years. All they have to do is literally just pay the server fee. I tell you guys this all the time. So basically, if right now, if this month they didn't make enough money, but they probably did, if not more, but if they didn't make enough money to pay the server fees and all the fees that they need for the monthly upkeep, then maybe next month it makes enough profit for 6 to 8 months of value. So then they can pay up to that, and then all of those months are profit. Like this is literally how EVE Online is now. This is why it takes a long time to get things added to the game because it's not really a game that they're building upon like you guys think. It's a server-based derivative game where they take the profit, most of it from the game, and they invest that into other things for the company to gain more wealth for the company. It's basically how it works. Still nothing here. That's probably about all they do, B. In reality, what all those players should be doing is attacking each other. But they don't want to because they all think about the old days, you know? They think about the forums and the game magazines and the things that talked about the battles, and because that was mentioned long time ago, all of those leaders are now like old men and they're like dads reliving the fucking high school days on the sports field because they're too embarrassed to lose a fight because they believe if they lose the fight everyone's gonna talk about it, like all these forums, all this shit. Everyone's gonna mock you, all this stuff. But guess what? The pixels mean no value. Nobody gives a fuck about your alliance. Nobody gives a fuck about your corporation. Nobody gives a fuck about your fucking flag. Do you want to know what the world cares about when it comes to a game like this? Mass fucking battles, wars, combat. They don't give a fuck about watching your timer. They don't care about a stupid fucking tick, and they don't give a shit how much ISK you have. They want to see players in action, and they want to see warring on the field. That's it. They're all too like they're all too on a pedestal and they're all thinking that they're the fucking best and like if you guys actually go into their groups like we have for long periods of time, infiltrate them and just sit and listen, they all act the same way. They all think they're the greatest. The greatest at what? The game has no value. Think about what I'm saying. If you sit in your chair, like it's fun to play and fun to PvP, but if you sit in your chair for like 10 to 12, 15 hours a day and you play the game, the fuck does that do for you? Nothing. You better have some way to extract money out of the real world, or you better have some kind of income coming in, something. Otherwise, you're just leeching and you're doing nothing in life. So you're basically like an old man living at your mom's house? Like, what the fuck? But, you know, if you wake up and you did that exact same amount of time in one day for a basic wage nowadays, what do you get? 300 bucks. Wake up. Most people don't see that. They would rather think Like all of those people, all of those corporations, all of those alliances, they believe all of those decades of playing and doing all of that stuff that they have value. There is no value, man. The only value that any of those guys would get is if they're RMTing each other with real money trading, which we all do know that they all do. That's how they get their value. Otherwise, there's no reason to literally sit around and act like you're the shit. Just go fight each other. That's what the game's about. Doesn't matter if you lose. Who cares, man? If your empire falls and it lasted 10 years, congratulations. You had a good run. There's many empires that once were there and now are gone. But these guys, they don't want to give it up. They're too full of themselves. They preset fights, Super B. They have light skirmishes. All major fights are preset in the game currently, and many people that are in all of them, every single nullsec group does it. They all have their preset fights. If you're in part of leadership and you know what I'm talking about and you can get into those discords and you can get into those mails and have those conversations, then you will know what I know. That preset fights are a thing in nullsec all the time. But what they don't do is they don't let their players, the other pilots, know that they're doing this. So you'll be in mass fleets, and then they'll be like, "Oh, we're heading over here," and then they'll be like, "Oh, just chill on this gate for a sec. Oh, warp to this ping. Everybody warp." Like the thing is preset, and that's why they're sitting around waiting for the other guys to get ready, and then for them to come. But they don't tell them this. But then there is moments where all of a sudden local will fill up and it'll spike and then they have to call out to everyone and get them ready. But a lot of the times, currently, because EVE Online is very small and very low content driven game right now in 2025, it fucking really is. And that's only by the players' choices because this is a player choice driven game. So if the players choose to not aggress each other or not fight, then that is how the economy will go. And that is why the Chinese server was all about PvP and the Western server was all about Farmville and like look how much ISK I have, which does nothing. If I had a billion ISK, a trillion ISK, if I had 200 trillion, a gazillion ISK, it does nothing. All it lets me do is buy a ship, undock, rinse, repeat. That's it. It's gonna do nothing for you in the real world. Get what I'm saying? Like games are fun. Not saying anything bad about Eve. Like all games are like this. Unless you can derive real value from it, you have to focus on other things and remember entertainment. Because most of the people that I come across, they're living past they're like living in the past, but living in the game today. Instead of playing the game today and playing the game to embrace what the game gives today so that you can make better stories for the future, they're all just sitting around whining and they're still like living in the past days, talking about what they once did. It's not good. Maybe that's what you read about B, but we actually played it. And if you went into that server, it was just constant combat everywhere. And that one entity that you're probably talking about was probably just some mass RMT Chinese botting farm. But I'm telling you right now that if you entered the Chinese server, I have hundreds of hours of footage of it. If you entered the Chinese server and just started fucking beefing, you would do that all day long. It just never ends a lot. Well, I could tell you that I feel like you come into the stream every day and all you do is talk shit. So either you personally hate me derived for the content that I bring, or you just need somebody to vent to because you are yourself an elder player in the game and you have no course in the game, don't know what to do. Even though you keep logging in, you have your ships, you can roam around, you can kill stuff. In reality, pixels have no value. You're trying to vent to people all the time, use your third-party websites to create false value. You're always venting, man. You should read what you write. Everything when you come into the stream is nothing but a debate with you. I'm not your girlfriend. I'm not your wife. I'm not in high school. If you like drama, just take a break. All right, high school's over. Graduated a long time ago. You can have a conversation, but you know how you're peeling it off, and you derive every single day into basic scenario where you want to argue. I'm trying to build something for a community. If you want to go and be a piece of shit, there's an alcoholic drunk waiting for you to tell you all of your bullshit stories. If you still want to be a piece of shit, there's a grown man with a mustache that will show you his panty collection and let you wear his grandma's dresses. If you don't like that, there's a pedophile that is waiting for you to talk to him because he's the lore master of the game. I'm trying to build a real community here, B. If you don't want to be a part of it, then that's on you, alright? You can go back to the pieces of shit of Eve, because I'm not here for them. I'm here only to show the players how the game works and to understand PvP so that they can go out and not give a fuck about these third-party websites or be like most of the sourpuss elder veteran players in the game. Okay, one sec, you guys. I'm just gonna check an email here. Also, let's send this guy for a timeout. He'll come back. Those are the type of players. Hey, what's going on, Slim Jim? Those are the type of players where he'll be reeing the whole time now, or he'll stalk the screen, or he's probably that guy that stalks me around. Because every time that guy's following me around, this guy appears. All right, I'm just making it to you guys. If you do want to be a part of these small gangs that I'm gonna roam, I'm gonna start them right now. So I'm gonna get a fleet going. Just hit me up in game. Excuse me, just hit me up in game. All you guys have to do in this one, because this is a Gallente based one, all you have to do is you have to have basic T2 drone skills and make sure that you can have some basic engineering understanding. It doesn't matter if you're an elder player at the game, newer to PvP, basic understanding, it's all good. I'll show you guys some fast little tactics where you can go out and have some fun. So I can do 3-man or 5-man groups, so if you guys do want it, just hit me up. I'm gonna go check my Discord right now and just send a little post. So I'm gonna alt tab. I'm just doing a post here, you guys. Slim Jim, how you doing? All right, there we go. All right, there we go. All right, do hit me up, you guys, if you do want to join this puppy. I'm just gonna post it. You don't have to bring anything. I have all the ships here, so it'll cost you guys nothing. You just enjoy some PvP tactics. If not, I'll just do a solo roam. These guys are always arguing. That's all they do. Everybody in EVE Online is so sourpuss, all they do is argue. They pretend they like each other and they start out nice and then it turns into hate. Every time. Alright guys, I'm just gonna make a tea here. Feel free to join up. Should I slap that on the screen? There you go. I'm going to make a tea. Feel free to hit me up, you guys, if you want to learn these tactics. The other weekend we did Minmatar ones, and everybody was loving that shit. A lot of people didn't even know that's how you use them or how they work. So if you guys do want to learn that stuff, join in. We're doing Gallente this time. I have all of the ships here. Costs you guys nothing, alright? Alright, my tea's almost done here, you guys, sorry. Made a quick little drink. Wait a few more moments here, then I'm just gonna roll around solo again. Alright. Hopefully you guys are getting some good fights out there in New Eden. I'll be right back. Remember, you guys, if you do want to join this small gang fleet tactics, feel free to hit me up. It's pretty quiet right now in the game. Guardians of the Gate, or are they still just sitting on that same gate? Fuck, man. Also, guys, I did release a new PvP video a couple days ago. There is another one coming out on Monday. So if you guys didn't see that one, go and check it out. Also, if you guys do want to be a part of that giveaway that you do see and read about, all you have to do is find that video that you see right down there on the bottom left, or go to this video right here. Let me drop the link for you. Just 1 second. You guys use that link right there. It'll take you to that video, and all you have to do is make sure that you just like that video or subscribe to the channel, and to just leave a comment down below, and all that will do is get you in a ticket into the giveaway. But you guys, like, I have to make this very clear to you guys that if you don't have PayPal, you can't win. So make sure you have PayPal, because the moment any of you win, it just instantly gets deposited. All right, okay, I'm gonna go finish my tea here. The fuck is this? Alright guys, there's only one more day left on that sale here, so I'm gonna play a video for you. I got somebody at the door, so I'm just gonna play this video for you guys, and then I'll continue on roaming. Welcome back, all you space lovers. It's craziness of the internet here, and we are back again with a fast little informational video here in EVE Online. Now, you guys do know me as a player that heavily advocates towards earning your assets in-game and grinding out the ISK and never really paying real-life money, but there is those players that do not have the time to do that and do need to use real-world money to be able to play the game at high level. So whichever type of player that you are, whether you have to use real-world assets or you do grind your assets in-game, or maybe you do have a massive ISK pile on standby just from grinding over the years, then you guys do have to note and take advantage of these excellent sales when they do pop up, as this one right here is truly one of the best sales that I have seen coming from CCP in quite some time. And what I mean by this, you guys, is that you can actually use this percentage against these starter packs, allowing yourself to Omega for 3 months and actually gain ISK along the way. I'm going to break that down for you guys right now. So understanding that I am an in-game asset player, meaning that I do not use real-world assets, i.e. cash, to buy my in-game plex. There is nothing wrong with that, as some people do not have the time to grind. So I am going to use in-game assets and purchase it this way, and I'm going to show you guys that by doing it this way, you do recover 60% plus your assets, and then Omega your account for 90 days on top of that. Okay, so you guys can see right here that I am entering the new Eden store, and you can see the packs right there. Now, you do need to have 1300 plex to be able to get this pack. If you guys see right here, we scroll down, you can see the other packs, but right here is the most important one. Now, when you do purchase this starter pack, you will be able to Omega your account for 90 days, and you will be given multiple skins. If I scroll down on the platform, you guys can see the skins and things right here, but the main thing that we are after are the skill extractors. Now, each one of these does sell for around 500 million ISK, and when you do get this pack, they do grant you 10 of them. So right there is about 60+% of your assets recuperated. All right, so I'm going to spend my 1300 plex purchasing this now, and then I'm going to get into the next process with you guys. Now that the purchase order is complete here, you will see the assets that they do provide to you guys, and we can see that we do get a bunch of skins right there quickly on the bottom. So let me just get out of this program, get back into the game. So you can see right now that I do get my 90 days of Omega, which is 3 months granted to me, plus all of those assets. Now, do remember, you guys, that the reason why you want to use this pack is that you do get 60+% of your assets given back to you, plus these skill points and skins on top of that. If you are the type of player that does collect the skins in the game, then this is a fast way that you can add some of them to your collection as well. We mainly are here for the skill extractors. You could use them, but I myself am going to sell them and recuperate some of my assets already spent. So if you're new to EVE Online, on redeeming your items, make sure that you hold control down and click on the ones that you want to select multiple, and then just click the redeem to current station to make sure that it does go to exactly what station you currently are in. Now that I have redeemed my items, you can see that they are here in my item hanger in the station. If you do look over at my wallet, you can see that currently I do not have any ISK. But truly what we are after here is not just the ability to get some of these hard sought after skins, but we truly are after the recuperation of our losses from the skill extractors. Now, if we do move this skill extractor down here, you guys can see that if I do fast sell it, I will recuperate plus 60% of my losses from the plex that I did sell. As you guys can look at the market here, and you can notice that each one of them does fast sell for around 500 million ISK. So I am going to sell them and recuperate some of my losses, which in the end means that each month of my Omega was only around 1 billion ISK, maybe a little less, which makes it super profitable to be able to Omega your account this way. Now, if you are a cash player, there also is something very important for you to pay attention to as well. So if you are that type of player that does not have the time in life to be able to spend hours upon hours grinding ISK or assets in game, and you do get busy at times, but you are able to spend your real world assets to be able to keep up in game, then you can see the package sales right here on the right. Now, it is very important to note the platinum starter pack sale, as it is 35% off.
Now, why I am so keen at reporting this to you guys and letting you guys know about this sale is that if you scroll down right here, you can see something that is not available in the pack when you do purchase it with in-game Plex, but if you do purchase this pack right here with real-world assets, you do get 800 Plex on top of your purchase. And then if you do scroll down a little bit, you can also see that you also on top of that do get the 10 skill extractors as well. And if you do continue to scroll down, you could also see that you, yes, will get the legendary skins on top of that sometimes are hard to acquire. So if you do take these skill extractors and you do sell them on the open market and combine that with the 800 Plex that is given to you on top of purchasing these assets with real world assets, and do remember you guys, you can't get the 800 Plex if you do purchase this with in-game assets. So if you do sell the extractors and the Plex itself for in-game ISK, you end up with an incredible 9,884,000,000 ISK, which in the end means you truly did make ISK on the purchase, and you got to 90-day Omega your account pretty much for free when it does come to the value of in-game assets to real-world assets. And also do remind yourself, you guys, when it does come to real world assets versus in-game assets, that these are for entertainment purposes only, and that you should never spend what you can't afford to lose if you are that type of player. Remember, you guys, I do encourage you to get out there and earn your assets in-game, as it is actually very easy to do it. And you could do it as a group even faster, because remember, you guys, in EVE Online, it is a social sandbox game, and it is about working together to create more value as a whole. So I hope you guys did find this video informational, and as always, I hope you are all staying safe out there. If you did make it all the way to the end of this video, please do like and subscribe. God bless. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Alright, took it off. Do some free roaming again here. Let's see what we can find. Some days are more bumping than others. Might have to go to the other side of the war zone pretty soon here. Or we've been live 2 hours. Do some more roams. I have some GTA RP stuff I gotta go do. Alright, there's 4 in here. So everyone's kind of going more heavier, so I might have to go down the pipe here. I think I should switch up, it feels like it. Enyo or Ishkur. You should be able to drag the notification button wherever you want. That'd be so nice. These guys are just making bank in here. Little drifter system. 20% velocity in these systems is sweet. Look, more thrashers. Fuck bed bug. Yeah, good thing I left just in time. That was crack what came in. I think it's at the station, so I'm keep going. You guys think it's kite? Oh, it moved. There's a stork landing. That's my cue to bail. I think that stork was leading that Executor Navy gang behind me. Don't worry, I'll scout. I think they're fighting each other. That's my cue to get out of there. Yeah! Those Vigil fleets, man, they were pretty brave. Look, you see Capsule lurks too. Or lurks da. They went for it. Hopefully those guys get that Armageddon. Looks like that's what they were fighting. See if they don't see me. Ooh. See, it looks like it's all just destroyers. Destroyers everywhere. Just keep burning. Alright, there's 6 in here. It's pretty quiet over here for a solo. Because you can't just YOLO on those giant blobs. There's a breacher over here. They were clean. Go barrage in case he tries to range control me. We're going on him. He is pulling. Just like I thought he would. Just gonna try and stick with him here. He was trying to kill my drones. +1 local. We're in a dogfight here. He's manually piloting and so am I. I'm gonna peel out here for some clean hits. Nice. Scan's clear. Alright, GF. We Let's see what that player was rocking. I see, I see. There's a cat of navy in here. check this small advance, see if there's someone here. Alright, there's nothing there. Keep free burning. Double course there, huh? It's a lot of DPS. Wonder where that guy's going. Condor. I'd have to edge fight it. Alright, let's go for it. Is this just a farmer? Like, it's just farmer. Oh, they locked me up. You gonna do something? Nope. It's all for show. I'm pretty sure that player just had nothing. Yep. Just a defensive plexer. Somebody is literally dropping a ship there and AFKing, walking away from the screen. Pay 100,000 ISK. Excuse me. Could literally pay 100,000 ISK, be rewarded with like 20, 30 million. Do I have any Gallente assault frigates here? That's what I was looking for. No, I don't. The guy left. It was a neutral and an Amarian. They're beefing. Yeah. Yeah, I know. All right, you guys, I will fire up a bit later in the evening here. We'll try to get another roam going if you guys do want to get into that. But I am going to call it here. So hope you guys are staying safe out there. Okay, catch you guys in the next one here. And I get busy, so life calls, you know.